Hello, viewers. Thank you for tuning in for my first episode of Shakir's ERP vlog. This vlog focuses mainly about ERP solutions, the ERP industry, how to implement, when to implement. So it's more about the details about an ERP, CRM, BI, and you can call it like enterprise business solutions. So my vlog focuses on providing valuable information to C-level executives, business decision makers, and people who are looking at implementing ERP softwares. So ERP is a very wide subject. So before you implement an ERP software, what are the things you should consider? What are the prerequisites? What kind of software solutions you should implement? So I'm going to try and give you as much information as possible to make your ERP project to be successful. So that's what my ERP blog is all about. So thank you for tuning in. So today I have an interesting topic to talk about. This is mainly for companies who are looking at an ERP system. So the first question you need to ask yourself is, are you ready for an ERP software? Do you really need an ERP system? So the first question is, as I said, would you really need it? And how do you identify when you're ready for an ERP system? So let's say you have a finance department, you have an operation department, you have your sales department and HRMS department. They're all working individually and independently, and they're not interconnected to each other. The data is just residing in those departments only, and somebody has to compile the data and then consolidate it and then present it to the top management or the decision makers. So for a smaller company, it works. If your transactions are not much, you have a smaller employees and your operation is working smooth, then yeah, so you don't need an ERP system. Maybe you have a separate system for finance, separate system for sales, and so on. But when you're a company who's on a growth trend and you have a lot of operation challenges, and maybe you have a lot of employees and you're growing at a fast-paced environment, and you also have a lot of transactions, your finance data is, it's quite complicated, and that's when you need to start looking at an ERP system. So if you're not there on the stage yet, so don't implement an ERP just like other companies are doing it. You really need to have the need for an ERP system. So the main requirement or the main need is that you need data on time, and you need these departments to be interconnected because the data is sitting independently on these different departments. So that's the first reason why you should start looking at implementing an ERP. And another important thing which I would recommend that you need to really start looking at before you implement is that most of the companies will have the data sitting, like, they're doing this lot of data entry work manually. There is no automated process. So they're punching in the customer data manually, they're punching in the HR data manually, and that really takes a lot of task and a lot of time for the employees to key in this information because the data is not automated to some extent. So a lot of this data entry takes a lot of time, and you're manually entering all the data, maybe in Excel sheet, maybe in a different system. So this is taking a lot of time from your team. So this is another reason why you should start looking at implementing an ERP system that makes majority of your activities automated. So this is when you need to look at ERP. So these are the two main reasons why I would say. One is your departments are not interconnected. You are growing, the company is growing. You need to connect all the data and all the different departments together so that the decision makers are able to get the data on time. And the second reason is there's a lot of manual data entry and a lot of manual labor hours which you're investing in managing these manual systems. So these are the two main reasons which you need to look at. And I will be sharing more information in the upcoming videos. So stay tuned, guys. So thank you for tuning in. So bye for now.